Hey everybody, Alfbaton here with GuildMag.com. In this video we'll cover some of the best footage I took in WvW over the weekend. My guild was in the Borderlands for most of the weekend, and I found some decent fights to share with everyone today. Right here we're at the bay, and we're breaking through the inner keep. These big keeps take 2 ramps to get through, one on the outside and one on the inside where we are right now. Looks like the gate's almost down and we're just going to run through. Inside there's the champion keep lord, and he's surrounded by various guards. We found that it's really a lot better to kill the guards and then focus on the keep lord. That's just common tactics, I guess. And we're going to have everyone over here killing the quartermasters and whatnot. And checking my inventory, I guess. And I'm right now playing an Elementalist with the staff equipped, which seems to be really helpful in almost all sieging situations. On F3 I have AoE stun on number 5, and that is pretty golden in any situation. And then on F1, which I'm on right now, which is fire, I have meteor shower, which is probably the best skill for world versus world. Is massive AoE damage. You can cast it on top of the parapets on the left or right, and in this situation just right over the guild board, does tons of damage. And also on number 2 on this bar is another really good just AoE lava font skill. Just cast on big groups of enemies and see tons of damage. And also F2 is my water attunement, and there's a huge AoE heal which can heal our whole group here. Not for very much, but enough to keep people alive in most situations. That's, I think, healing rain. And then I think 2 or 3, I'm probably number 3, is the healing geyser, which will heal for quite a bit more, but it's a very limited radius, but it is an AoE heal. Looks like we have some reds trying to push in and take stop us from taking the keep, but they're running away. Pretty much in every situation when you're at the keep lord, if you have enough people, and like right now you can see the keep lord is almost dead. We're gonna just not focus on the red invaders, take the keep lord down, and once we go and cap the keep, it'll lock them in, and then we'll have the guards on our side to, you know, take them out. And if you see this kind of like blue iridescent circle around us, once you're in there, then you're capping. Okay. Obviously we took that keep, and now we're going to run over here. That circly lightning thing is my AoE stun to stun the Dolyak, and we're just going to take him out before we go and take the camp. The Dolyaks carry supplies to the keeps, so the keeps or towers. So you really want to stop them to keep the invaders inside the keeps from getting supply and just messing you up. You use supply to power up siege weapons. Different siege weapons require different supplies. And right here we have a lot of people for taking out this camp, but we just wanted to hit it really quickly or wait and take the next tower. You can just see just massive damage. In really this kind of situation with this many people that we have, there's no real tactics other than just zerging through and taking it. The supervisors and champion keep lords hit for a ton, so especially I'm an elementalist right now. You really want to keep away from them if you can. Let the guardians and the necromancers try and tank. Warriors, for some reason, most of the warriors that we were playing with were very squishy, so they usually stood back in most situations and shot their arrows and whatnot, which is kind of weird, but I guess that's how it works. I guess they're more melee DPS rather than tanking. And here we're just going to run up. Oh, this is another thing actually. We're going to go... Oh, this is where we go defend Bluebriar. Every keep on the map is identical to the other Borderlands. The maps are completely identical other than the names. So I think we're going up to Bluebriar. I didn't actually see which one we're going to, and I think we're on the green world. No, we're in the blue world going to defend our own keep. If you look on the bottom right, you can see where we are. Anyways, we're going up to defend this keep. If I remember right, there's tons of red invaders trying to take it over. And, sorry I misspoke, this is a tower, not a keep. We're just gonna, I think I'm gonna run up and throw a meteor shower and then mist form inside. Mist form is my number 9 skill. It's one of the utility skills that you unlock on the Elementalist, and it's really good in that situation. It's kind of like one of the oh crap buttons, where you're just invulnerable and can move away and kind of stealthy for a few seconds. And usually the invaders don't see you coming up, so if you get up to the edge of the invaders and then mist form into the keep, then it's pretty much a flawless way to get in. And I'm putting up an arrow cart, as you just saw, and I'm probably yelling on TeamSpeak for people to come and put supply on it so we can drive them away. Let's see if we get supply on this one. Yep. So I think this is actually my first time on an arrow cart. Usually other people are on the arrow carts because Ellies do massive damage from the parapets on the towers. But pretty much I have the... If you go into options, you can have your ground target AoE whatever skills just kind of point to where your cursor is, and that's where it goes. So that's what I have going right now, and I just hover my cursor over them and just do massive damage. These things have incredible range. I could probably hit farther back than the hill back there. These are really good for for pretty much every situation. Really nice. I think they're only 4 silver and 40 supplies to create. Yeah, it looks like we're driving them back. Usually we have necromancers and guardians on the arrow carts. They seem to do the least amount of damage from like on top of the parapets and the walls and stuff because they don't have much AoE. And right here, if you see Ash Caravan right there, he's our siege master pretty much. He pretty much mastered the trebuchet, which I think we're about to go put up on this back wall. He was pretty much able to hit everything. It was pretty sweet. But trebuchets are 100 supply and require quite a bit. But we're going to drop it back here. These have incredible range. You can hit tons of stuff and do so much damage. If you just saw me using my heal right there, that heal Glyph of Elemental Harmony, I believe, has a secondary effect where if I'm in my air attunement, it gives me swiftness, which is 33% speed boost. So if you see me popping that all the time, it's not because I'm not watching, it's just, you know, because I want to go faster. And it looks like we're pushing the red invaders back, so we're going to hop down and try and push them away. And this is where Ellies really shine with massive AoE damage, and I'm on TeamSpeak trying to tell people where we are and stuff, so you'll see me popping into the map quite a bit. And especially, I probably shouldn't have right there, but whatever. Looks like we have red on the bridge and back here, so we're trying to just push it back. And another good thing to do is, if they push us forward, then they'll have access to that catapult again. So I probably should have been trying to kill the catapult, but I think a guildie was calling for me to help inside the keep or something, so that's why I was running back in. Oh, no, I was running back to the arrow cart to push him back more, but someone took it over. So I'm just going to meteor from up here. Looks like they pushed back. And also this oil over the door is really helpful for people on rams. If you're trying to siege a keep, and this is pretty obvious, but you want to take down the oil before you set your ram down and keep everyone out of that area, because the oil can pretty much one-shot anyone. And there's just red everywhere trying to take this keep, but I don't think we let him get it.
I can't see.
And I think this is where I run back with a group of people to try and get supplies, or take over that supply camp to the west, so we can get supply to get our trebuchet. Right here is where we are going to, I think we're taking in an orb of power. Yeah, we're taking in an orb of power. If you're reading the chat, it's blue got the orb. How did they get the orb? Like, red was the only one attacking. How did they get the orb? They're saying that because we pretty much ninja'd this orb from red. We went and stole it from him, and then we are taking it into our keep. You can only put orbs of power into one of the keeps on the land. So if you take the orb and you don't own any of the keeps on that land, then you can't really do anything with it. But I think this one's in Dreadfall Bay. And we ended up taking all 3 orbs of power and controlling the entire Borderlands. But yeah, this is just... I didn't get us ninjaing the orb. I really wish I would have for this video, but... we were the blue team, obviously, and we took all of the Borderlands. We went, I think, 12 hours to take them all, so... And I think that wraps up this video. I have more WvW footage, and if you guys want some more videos, just let me know. All of these fights were led by me and others in my guild, so if you're looking for some WvW action next beta weekend event, look us up at descendantsofhonor.com. And as always, be sure to visit GuildMag, for the community, by the community.